jumping to this. Caitlyn Jenner in the front row, pumping a fist with a simple.
What's good, dude? And welcome to a new vlog. It is 9 p.m. I have just pulled up to the gym. You probably can't even see the gym in the background there because I've parked at the furthest end of the car park because I need to get some more steps in for the day. And the easiest way to get that done, guys, park at the far end of the car park and get more steps in. But I do need to get over to Sainsbury's because I need to get some Oreo thins because I have been looking at recipes for the creamy because the creamy is the best thing I have ever bought. And apparently you can like mix Oreos into it. The Oreo thins are a lot lower calorie, so obviously being on prep, it's going to be a hell of a lot better option than obviously normal Oreos in terms of obviously fat and carb content. So we can still get that into the creamy. And guys, I've been looking at different recipes. Once this diet is over, it is going to get chaotic with this creamy because it is amazing. But yeah, I need to get to Sainsbury's before it does close and then obviously get 60 minutes of cardio done along with some ab training, and that will do me for today. Also, I've got the DJI mic tucked under. I think it looks a bit stupid, but it's better than walking around with obviously just a microphone hanging on the t-shirt. So yeah, also update with the DJI mic. It is still broken. It's not broken, it's just smashed. But the iPhone I'm getting replaced because I'm gonna get Apple Care Plus, to where apparently it's like £7 a month and then just £30 up front and you get the entire screen replaced. To where if you just wanted to do that outside of this Apple Care warranty, it's like £450 because it's a 15 Pro Max. So that's pretty much a no-brainer at that point. So we are getting it all fixed from obviously last week's episode as to where, funny enough, right there, I did smash both the microphone and the iPhone. So yeah. All right guys, we are just in the biscuit aisle. I believe this is where the Oreos are. Can't say I shop at Sainsbury's all too much, but it's next to the gym. And we are at the Oreos. And what do you know? They haven't got any Oreo thins. They've got every Oreo that you could imagine apart from an Oreo thin. I mean, they've got these mini Oreos. They're 90 calories, 19 grams. I mean, 13 grams of carbs. Per portion, you get 6. We'll get them. We'll get them. It's across an entire creamy. So there's 2 servings in a creamy. That's 7 grams of carbs. It's worth it. We'll get these. Do they have any Oreo thins here? Golden Oreos? No, damn it. So when it comes to training abs, guys, what I like to do is I like to train them a few times per week. Twice I'm going to be training them with actual weight, you know, progressive overload like any normal muscle group. So if you want to get the max development, twice per week, most optimal. The rest of the time though, I do like training abs. What I'm going to do is just some body weight exercises, so like knee raises, leg raises, that kind of stuff, just to activate both obviously lower abs, upper abs, and just keep everything nice and tight. We use our abs day to day, so you're not generally going to overtax them, so to speak. But what you can do through certain exercises is that you can actually overdevelop your upper abs. I did that once, and honestly God, it was kind of looking like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle kind of thing. So I'm a little bit more cautious now as to how much work I actually do on abs. But what a lot of people don't do when it does come to abs is that they don't really focus too much on breath work. And that makes a huge, huge difference. So what I mean by that is, if we're doing a leg raise, for example, a lot of people, what they'll do, they'll just bang out a few reps. But what if you actually make the difference of breathing? So when you're bringing your legs up, you want to breathe in, you go, and then breathe out. All that's doing is helping build a better mind-muscle connection and actually get a better response from your abs and getting them to work a little bit harder because you're focusing and concentrating on them a hell of a lot more. And it's all little things like that that make a massive difference when it does come to training. Little pointers really start to add up over time, and that's where you start to get more optimal. And at that point, that's when you can look to, in my opinion anyway, once you've got enough experience and you know how to actually train to failure, you know how that actually feels, that's when you can start implementing some of these other exercises that you see from obviously certain YouTubers in terms of more the science-based lifting, because it's great, I love it in terms of obviously focusing more on a deep stretch, but I think initially you need to build up that experience of a mind-muscle connection how that feels, what that actually even is. Do you have a mind-muscle connection with, certain muscle groups that you're targeting? And then secondly, obviously, knowing how to train to failure. Because a lot of people, when it does come to, science-based lifting, they're doing all these fantastic exercises, but they're not using hardly any weight with hardly any intensity. And so it's a bit of a waste of time. So I'm going to do a few more sets of this. And then we'll go on to some knee raises and then just cardio. Nothing too complicated, guys.
The next day.
It is Friday, dude, and I have got the day off from work, so I am having a much needed chill day today. Woke up early, got cardio done, fasted, because when you do cardio fasted, you have to tell everyone you did it fasted. Did 40 minutes of fasted cardio. Now I'm on the way to the cinema, going to go and watch the new Alien film. Very excited to watch this one. I love the Alien films, the Predator films, but Prometheus and all of those ones before that I did not enjoy in the slightest. This one looks like it's back to true form, so I'm excited to watch this one. So I will give you a film rating in 3, 2, 1. Dude, I will give Alien Romulus a solid 5 out of 10. Not the best film that I've seen, better than Prometheus and all of them, but it is getting back to more Alien true fashion kind of films, which is good, but it was a bit boring at times, and there were certain parts where I just found it a little bit funny when it wasn't supposed to be funny. So a 5 out of 10, go watch it, you might enjoy it. It might be one of them films to where you do need to watch it twice. I will not be watching that film twice though. So yeah, go check it out, see what you think. But I'm just at home getting some content recorded, as today I need to get a lot of content recorded for Instagram and YouTube, obviously. If you don't already, make sure to follow me on Insta at Henri Godfrey, or I'll just put the link down in the description below, as I put out a lot of daily content, obviously behind the scenes on stories, but giving out realistic fat loss and weight loss advice, obviously being an online coach. And there is a lot of people that have an opinion right now where they really shouldn't have an opinion, because they just talk utter shit when it does come to fat loss. So I'm just trying to give a realistic sense of approach to obviously achieving long-term results. So if that does sound good, make sure to give me a follow. But I am working out at Ultraflex later, so I'll bring you along on that workout, but I need to get cracked on and get all this done. Welcome to the first YouTube commentary on the channel, dude. Very excited for this, as this is the first of many, and I thought I would just do a commentary style video rather than trying to just actually film and record at Ultraflex itself, because the music that they do play is extremely loud and I thought it would be quite distracting. So I thought, why not just do a commentary style video over the leg day footage. As you can see, obviously, like I said, I am training legs down at Ultraflex today, and I love training legs. It's probably one of my favorite training days of the week, just because you can train with that extra level of intensity. If you are willing to push yourself, you can just send it a little bit more, as you should always be training with obviously a high level of intensity during your workouts anyway. But for me, you just send it a little bit more on legs on a leg day. And as you can see, I'm now into my top set after warming up, because it's very important that you do warm up when it does come to, of course, training, especially as I'm getting close to 30. Warming up is very important. But about to hit my top set on back squats, and I've got 2 plates and a 10, and my main goal for next year is going to be getting to 3 plates. That is the goal that I want to achieve next year, as just before last year I was only able to squat 80 kilos. So to get to 3 plates is going to be a huge achievement for me anyway, and all I've been focusing on is just making sure that I've got good depth, good technique, and then, as I say, once I've got more calories in me, once this prep is over, the next goal is going to be getting 3 plates with good form. Again, when it does come to dieting, when it does come to obviously dropping calories, you want to be training with a high level of intensity to, of course, maintain strength that you've been building up. But you don't want to be sending it balls to the wall like you would if you was in, a peak bulk where you've got extra calories, because if you do, then you can potentially set yourself up for an injury. So again, when you're dieting, you want to be, training with a high level of intensity, but just seeing how the workout feels as well. You want to be just seeing how you're feeling and obviously what you're capable to achieve, obviously, in that workout itself. But On to the second movement, we have this leg press, and this felt absolutely fantastic. First time I've ever done this, but the depth you was able to get on this exercise was insane. And I got I think it was 6 plates either side. And again, first time I've ever done this, but it felt amazing. So again, once the bulk is over, very excited to see obviously how I'm going to be in terms of obviously strength and obviously lifts and what I can obviously do in the gym. And when it does come to Ultraflex, the equipment that they have Prime, Cybex, Atlantis. If you know your gym equipment, you know that it is top gym equipment. It's the best that you can get, and it does make a difference in your workouts. Now, I'm not saying that if you can only train at the gym or pure gym that you can't have a good workout, because you should be able to go to any gym and have a solid workout regardless. But if you have access to better equipment, then you're just going to get, you know, a slightly better workout itself. Like on this Prime leg extension, it felt amazing because of the level of stretch I was able to get on my quads, plus doing a triple drop set was absolutely brutal. And again, this is why I just like training legs, because you can just have that extra level of intensity. If someone is there like Rich pushing you, if you've got that training partner who's willing to push you, you will get more from your workouts. On to hamstring curl now, finishing off with some hamstrings. When it does come to working out right now, I'm still trying to push myself in every single workout. I can definitely feel the diet, you know, kicking in. I can feel my strength starting to drop a little bit, but not all too much. Still trying to maintain that level of strength. Calves is never a problem. Always had strong calves. I was actually able to fully stack this calf press out, but I'm feeling good right now, guys. And what I want you guys to know is that I front run all of these vlogs a week in advance, just because of how busy my schedule is. Obviously balancing work, obviously doing content creation. I front run everything a week in advance. So how I'm looking here compared to how I'm looking now, there is a big shift and a big change. So I'm very excited to see how I'm going to be looking in the next 8 weeks, and obviously the physique that I can bring to these photo shoots, because my only goal is to ever beat my physique from the previous year, and I definitely feel like I have done that this year. Abs are definitely starting to come through, but like I say, I'm already leaner now compared to when this video was recorded. So I'm very excited to see, you know, how I'm going to be looking in October, but more importantly, what 2025 has in store for me as well, and to bring you guys along on that journey. But I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. Please make sure to hit the like button as well, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. Peace.